Hey there again, everyone. Welcome back to the Collector's Table. Alright, I'm a self-proclaimed late-blooming Star Wars fan.
As a self-proclaimed genius, I myself am often misunderstood.
What I mean is, back in the day, when the first Star Wars films and action figures were coming out, this little kid was not all that really into it.
Here they come.
May the Force be with you in Star Wars.
Did I have Star Wars figures? Yes.
It's Kenner's Star Wars action figures, each sold separately.
Every little kid back then had at least one or two Star Wars action figures sneak into their collection. Whether they were fans of it or not, whether they loved the figures or not. There were just too many of them made, and they were just too easily accessible.
I'm known to locate certain things from time to time.
The Star Wars line just didn't hit me like the other toy lines did. But as I've gotten older, my Star Wars love has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger.
I love you. I thought that we had decided not to fall in love.
To the point where today I'm collecting tons of Star Wars items, including this Hot Toys Darth Vader that I have here on my table that you've been looking at. This right here is Hot Toys Darth Vader from the first Star Wars film that has become known as Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This year, we celebrate 45 years of Star Wars. Can you believe that, guys? 45 years of Star Wars this year. This film came out in 1977, and we have enjoyed it and loved it year after year, month after month, ever since. Those first three films I really, really love. The second three films I almost love as much. All the newer films are awesome to me in a different way. They're awesome to me because of all of the crazy, crazy CGI effects and all the action.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
The storylines are pretty cool too, but I absolutely love the newer films because of all that action, a la the DC films that are coming out and the Marvel films that are coming out. All those kind of films, I'm just drawn to those. So that's why I love the newer films for a different reason than I love the older films.
I'm old school.
This is Darth Vader 1/6 scale action figure by Hot Toys. Today, we're going to step on to the dark side. And we're going to unbox the Dark Lord.
Darth Vader. Only you could be so bold.
Darth Vader from the very first Star Wars film. We're going to unbox him right now.
Alrighty then.
Before we begin unboxing Darth Vader, I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching, for liking the video, for subscribing to my channel, and for hitting that bell icon there to get notified of all the videos that I put out, including awesome Star Wars collectibles like the one we have right here.
Awesome! Totally awesome!
Thank you all. And if you haven't liked the video yet, go ahead and give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and give it a subscribe. And then if you haven't hit that notification bell yet, you might want to go ahead and hit that because there's going to be something you're going to want to see. I guarantee it, and you don't want to miss it.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
Let's get back to Darth Vader here. This one's been sitting waiting to be unboxed for a long time. I love Darth Vader. He's one of my favorite characters to collect from the Star Wars films and shows and cartoons and everything that there is Star Wars related. I grabbed one of these hyper real Star Wars figures, one of the newer ones. and he's been sitting there. He's going to be unboxed in a future video. But I wanted to get my Hot Toys Darth Vader out of here.
Please do so in an orderly fashion.
This is my first unboxing of a Darth Vader Hot Toys figure as well. So it's going to be a fun video. Fun. But you got Darth Vader there on the front there with his lightsaber, looking very debonair. Nah, he's looking evil. He is looking evil. All right, and then we have all you really need is that Star Wars label. That's all you need. You just need that Star Wars logo. There's just a little bit of Star Wars down here with just the black, continued black, and a little bit of gray. There's also the same thing on that side. On the bottom, just more Star Wars. And on the back, just a bunch of information. We're going to go ahead and pop this top off of here.
Pop a top again.
I love to keep all the boxes in pristine shape. Though I'm an out-of-the-box collector, I respect the artwork. I respect the monetary value that all this cardboard and plastic covering adds to the figure. Right there, on this cover that they have here, we have Darth Vader with a bunch of stormtroopers. And then down there in that right-hand corner there, we see that classic lightsaber battle scene between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last.
That's really cool artwork added to this front box here. It looks really great what they do. It's eye-catching. We gotta pull the cover off this Darth Vader. So let's do that, shall we? Here we go. And there we go. There is good old Darth Vader.
What have you done with those plans?
Really nice snap together pieces right here. Plastic on plastic snap together. So we can just pull them up just like this. There is that nostalgic character right there. Darth Vader, 1977. The first Star Wars film. His cape right here feels like absolute silk.
I leave the hair silky and smooth.
Look at the span of that. That is a huge cape. That's like the largest cape that I've seen on one of my 1/6 figures. I mean, I got a cape over here on Mando, and it's not even close to this. Remember earlier I had a Mondo Hordak on my table with a cape, and it just wasn't even close.
Nice cape.
Let's go ahead and pop these plastic pieces off here. They come off very easy. All right. We got the tape off there. We're pulling the plastic off. Actually, we're going to go ahead right into this. The shin armors actually come off. So I don't know if there's anything that would replace those inside here. But we're going to go ahead and put those back on. But there's a first look at an accessory, so to speak, that comes with them.
Wherever I go, he goes.
We have a little bit of plastic covering here that I'm going to have to do a little snippage to. We got that plastic off his robe, and so his robe underneath there, and his cape right here. They just look absolutely amazing. This action figure right here has every bit of the nostalgic appeal like Leatherface has, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has, or any of these other collectibles that I've unboxed here on the channel. It has just as much nostalgic pull for me as any of them. That helmet, that face, all that stuff looks just absolutely amazing.
I am the Osmo 4000.
We're going to go ahead and pull out this base. We got this stand here, this cool little stand here that's got those vents in there, right there. Really like that detail in there with those vents right there. And then it says Star Wars Darth Vader on there. I love that kind of stuff.
You got the right stuff.
We have got the rest of the stand and the extra piece here that holds the interrogator droid here.
And now, Your Highness, we will discuss the location of your hidden rebel base.
We're going to set all this stuff up momentarily. We're going to put that droid right there. We're going to put these extra pieces right there. Is there anything else No, we're going to put all this plastic back in here because we want to keep all this stuff together.
Keep it together. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together.
We're going to get all these accessories out of here and we're going to go over them piece by piece. All right, we got everything unpackaged. Everything's sitting out here. So let's go ahead and pop these hands out of here. And we're going to get this beautiful Darth Vader lightsaber out of there. Look at that thing. We're going to do a close-up video of all this stuff at the end of this video, so stick with us. Perfectly made replica of the film. Just really nice job. Hot Toys does really amazing work. You know, almost not surprised anymore. You know, until I open up something or see something on the shelves at a toy store or collectible place, and it doesn't have that great a quality.
Dip it into your flames.
And then it reminds me of how and why I collect my Hot Toys items. We do have a nice instruction manual here. It does come in handy because the droid does have a lot of extras you got to put on, so you got to know where to put them on, so this will tell us that.
Did you see the memo about this?
Then we have various size of batteries here. There are 13 batteries. With those batteries, you're all going to want to stick around because I'm going to take those batteries out, put them where they go, so stick around. All right, and since you're here, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that bell icon so that you're notified of the next Star Wars piece, or next Mondo piece, or next He-Man, Masters of the Universe piece, the next Thundercats piece, Ghostbusters piece, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles piece, Back to the Future piece. Whatever piece it is that you love, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of it. We have got one set of open hands there that will actually hold the lightsaber, open palm the Force hands, whereas he's channeling the Force.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Another left hand that can hold the lightsaber. A choking hand. Here's what I call those.
Where is the ambassador?
A trigger finger hand. So there's no weapon in here. So we got that. We went over to droid. We got the stand there. We got this actual extra arm here with a lightsaber hilt in it. It's all screwed in there, and I really don't want to mess with that, so I'm going to leave that alone. Plus there's a battery compartment on there, so we're going to check that out. We got some extra joints there, that's always cool. And then we have all these little parts and pieces, that go on the interrogator droid, and those all go on that droid. We're going to go over that right now. All right.
All right. How you doing?
As you can see, he is Darth Vader. He looks like Darth Vader. There is no other head sculpt. That is the head sculpt that we have. That is the Darth Vader helmeted head sculpt we all know and love from 45 years ago.
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Just looks awesome. From the cape there to the robe that he's wearing there, all the components there on his chest piece, the black on gray, his belt, and all the components on his belt there. Everything looks nice. The shoulder pads we have up here just look really cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool too.
As we move his arms up and down, his shoulder pads do have a little give in it so that they can move up and down with your piece. His elbows and everything, I've already noticed, move really well. So he has these forearm pieces right here that cover his forearm and his hand. There is an actual Velcro right here that goes over top of these hands. Let's go ahead and pull this right hand off, and we're going to get a right hand in there. So just twist and pull a little bit.
Just a little bit.
If we're going to do this lightsaber here, here's what I like to do. I like to take the lightsaber or the piece that is being held, and I like to put it in the hand. and then we got to put it in the place where it goes, where he can push the button there, so that he can actually get that lightsaber to come out of the hilt. You got to make the sound. If you can't make any kind of lightsaber sound, then yeah, come on. Do you really know Star Wars? That's my sound, okay? So we have all this nice leather-like material that is on this this outfit, these clothes, this uniform that Darth Vader wears, and that thing right there is removable. Just twist and push there, get it on there. It moves really well. Those wrists are really nice.
Nice.
Nice!
Everything over here moves really well. I really like the detail they put into this. You can really tell that there are some really awesome Star Wars fans that work with the Hot Toys group, because all of my Star Wars characters, they're near flawless. I don't know what flawless is, so I just say near flawless, because I don't know every single detail from the films. I can watch the films a million times and still miss detail.
Missed it by that much.
It's amazing how that happens, how much detail you miss, no matter how many movies you've watched and how many times you've watched a particular movie. You're going to miss some details. I'm still watching movies nearly 40 years later that I still miss details. I go, holy cow, I didn't even realize that. Holy cow! Well, that's the same thing with these action figures and these toys and collectibles. They're made after the likeness of our favorite characters, like Darth Vader from A New Hope. And we've watched that movie. How many times have we watched the movie? Some of us hundreds of times, and even more, and some people thousands of times. And we just miss some details. So I'm not going to say it's flawless because I don't know every single particular detail, but for me, it's near flawless because I look at it and that's all I see. I see Darth Vader from the original Star Wars film. He looks awesome. We go down here, we got the belt, and we also see the groin piece there. All this stuff looks really cool, really nice, all the way down to those awesome boots. The artwork, the molding work, the sculpting work, the whatever work they do on these things to make them. This guy just looks awesome. That's awesome! Head to toe, he looks really great. We just go ahead and go over his hips here real quick since we're doing this. And yep, I start moving him. He can do the splits a little bit. I do not ever see him do the splits, so I will not put him in the split position.
He's under it.
So yeah, these figures just articulate very well. I would expect nothing less. He can be displayed in a myriad of ways with this lightsaber, however you want to have him displayed. I don't want him taking up too much room in my display case. So I'm going to display him in a way where his lightsaber is up, like that cape. You don't open a package like this and get a cape like that and leave that cape hanging off the back. You might do that with Mando over here because he's got a jetpack, he's got his gun and everything like that. This thing's beautiful and nice. You keep that like that. This is a Star Wars light. So before we do that, let's go ahead and pop some batteries in this. Well, you put those batteries in that little light up thing, and you push that button, you'll see a little bit of light up there. So that lights up.
Ah! Natural light! Get it off me! Get it off me!
So that's a cool little extra piece. That's a nice little extra display piece right there. I like that. We're going to snap this piece in place here to hold Darth Vader. It goes on the middle slots because they're longer pieces of the vent of the grate here. And those pieces right there are too small to hold this piece, the middle piece that goes in there. So you have to do it in this middle one somewhere, whichever part you want. But along that middle one. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Goes in there like that. And then you can take your Darth Vader piece and set it on there just like that. And then just push him down till his feet touch the ground. And it will hold your Darth Vader character just like that. A really cool, neat little stand. The one thing I will point out too, because I like to point out everything, Hot Toys is not without flaws.
There's no such thing as perfect.
This nameplate that you see down here comes a little bit loose, and you might have that thing pop off. I've actually had it pop off a few different times. So that's a little bit of a negative there on that. That little nameplate right there. Mine's somewhat a little bit loose, so it pops out. It doesn't affect anything in the value for me, but I just wanted to point that out. You get yours out, or if you've had that happen with your Darth Vader character, or any of your Star Wars characters, or any of your Hot Toys characters, where that nameplate falls out, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let's talk about that, see if that's a fairly common thing, or if this is just, you know, one of those things like, oops, that it's just a fraction of a millimeter off, and it just doesn't hold in there all the way. Either way, let me hear about it in the comment section.
Okay, let's talk.
We're going to go ahead and let's do something with this droid.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
We're going to go ahead and set this holder for the interrogator droid. We're going to put that right down there by his feet.
I like feet. I do not know why.
Snap it in there like that, right off there to the left of Mr. Vader. We're going to take this droid here, and we're going to attach all these little pieces to the droid. You gotta find the slots that these pieces go into. You just gotta find the slots and get them in there and push them in there. Be very careful with those pieces that go on there, just like that. Just be very careful. This little needle's a little a little tricky inside this little piece right here where you gotta put them in there, so just be very careful with that. But it fits in there. It fits in there. Then we got this piece right here. Just gotta find the aligning hole and stick it in there. As you see, they all fit in there. We got it together, and there it is.
Whoop, there it is.
We're gonna go ahead and set it on this stand here. Line it up, and just gently push it down inside there. And there we go with the interrogator droid with all those extra pieces sticking out of there. Now, I like the way that needle looks out there, almost like an arm. So I'm going to kind of keep that sitting on that side, sticking out there. I really like the way that looks. I just don't like how that moves. Like that is wobbly. That's too much play in that piece.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.
I put it in there exactly how the instructions said, and it just doesn't clip in there and hold precisely right. So it's one of my first pieces with a stand from Hot Toys that I really don't like. I don't like that because that thing could fall out. It's somewhat rare, but I do find negatives about Hot Toys every once in a while, and that's one with this. So whenever you have this, it's not a do not purchase negative for sure, but just be careful with that piece.
I bet you guys thought I was gonna drop it, huh? I know you would think that from good old Chuck.
We have this light up lightsaber accessory, the arm with the light up lightsaber in here, and this is where the batteries go in here. Just note that it's a very small screw, so when you do unscrew it, it's a very, 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 very small screw. Make sure you got your small little screwdriver kit. One of those maybe glasses repair kits with those little bitty screwdrivers, or they make little bitty small ones actually for hobbyists.
It's my hobby.
That little screw comes out. We pull out this piece. I've got the batteries in there now because I don't like to keep batteries in my figures because I do not want any corrosion and I do not want anything messing up on them. I'm not going to leave this affixed to Darth Vader's arm. I'm just going to go over where you would take it apart and put it on if you wanted to keep it on. There's an elbow joint here. It's a really nice movable elbow joint, as you can see right there. And it's got this piece right here that snaps into Darth Vader's arm over here. After you pull up all this stuff, pull up the sleeve, and you gotta get up here and you gotta pull that off and then snap that back on. I don't want anything breaking.
You broke it.
I'm not going to use the light up feature on this. I'm going to have him displayed, and he's already displayed with a nice his nice lightsaber. We're going to go ahead and take this lightsaber part out of here, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it inside here. The lightsaber piece attaches to the hilt. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there we go. There's some of that light up right there. You can see that redness in there, and just think that in the dark that would light up very well. You can kind of, I'll put it out there a little bit closer for you can see. There you go. You can kind of see that redness in there.
Do you see? Do you see?
Yes, yes, I see!
You can see that right there, off and on, the switch. Really, just a really cool feature if you were, you know, really able to look at your character and turn it on and off, you know, when you came into your hobby room or on your table or wherever you have it. If you were able to take care of it that way, and on and off and on and off and on and off, and watch the corrosion and just be very diligent with changing your batteries and stuff, that would be great.
That would be great. Okay.
Since I don't need to display it like this, I can display this with him up down here or on his display stand, and still be just as happy. There is a cool feature on the belt here of Mr. Vader. We're going to lift up Vader's arm here. On the hilt there's a little metal hook, the hangy thing right there. If you're displaying him with his light up lightsaber arm, you have a little hook over here that you can affix that to, and it hangs there just like that. That's a cool little piece right there.
Hey Dad, that's a cool whip.
I really like that piece. That's really cool, really neat. Vader's belt does light up in here, and you got to take batteries out of one of these little side compartments here, these side pieces, and put those batteries in there. And it does like a little light up thing that you do when you push the button. But I don't need to do that right now. I don't want to take a chance of messing up anything there. The lightsaber light up piece is just the coolest, so I had to show that. The droid here, which I'm going to keep kind of back. Well, I mean, it's so flimsy. I just don't like that. It's supposed to be kind of up here and beside Darth Vader.
Nobody belongs anywhere.
Whenever you get it in your display case, and whenever I get it in my display case, if yours is like that, let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you had that issue with yours, because I know a lot of you guys probably got this piece. Let me know if you have that problem. I definitely have that problem, that issue. I'm assuming once I get it into my display case and I sit there and tinker with it a little bit, get everything set up, and I leave it alone, I can get it to set up right. But that's really the only negative that I found on this thing.
All I have are negative thoughts.
Definitely not a do not buy negative, not by any stretch of the imagination. There is batteries on the back of Darth Vader as well, back here. On the very back of Darth Vader, underneath all of his clothes, you have to pull off all of the back part of his clothes, undo everything in the back here, and then you have to find the battery slot, undo that. There is the sound effect of Darth Vader. When you have that those batteries in there and you flip that switch, you'll hear those. But once again, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to take all that stuff off. Put the batteries in there, take a chance of breaking any of this stuff, and then cover it back up, only to listen to it the sound effect once or twice, and then go and take those batteries back out, undo everything, take those batteries back out, and then put everything back on and not use it, because I'm not going to use that. When I display it, it's not going to have any sound, it's not going to do any of that stuff. And I don't want to take a chance on breaking that.
Play it safe!
I want to go over everything with you in case you want to do it with yours. Just know that it does have that feature, so that is a cool buying point, a cool selling point. All these different light up features and these voice features. Really cool piece. This right here, right now, by far, is my favorite Darth Vader piece that I have in my collection. I want to thank you all for watching, for sticking with me, for going over every piece of this awesome Hot Toys Darth Vader. This rendition of Darth Vader from this original Star Wars film, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Thank you. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you stuck around with me and you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and give this video a like. I appreciate that, helps me out very much. And then go ahead, so you don't miss anything else, hit that notification bell. That way when I post a video and you get that notification, you click on that and you see Star Wars, you're like, oh yes, I gotta get Star Wars. Or you see Thundercats, oh, I gotta get Thundercats. Oh, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. My videos appear and they show you exactly what I have. You'll know immediately whether you want to watch it or not, because you'll know exactly what I've got in the video. So thank you for doing that as well.
Thank you for being a friend.
This has been that 80s Nostalgic Toy Guy at the collector's table, unboxing my awesome Darth Vader from the original Star Wars film with all these accessories, all these pieces. Overall, a very, very, very awesome piece. Great job, Hot Toys. Great job again. I appreciate you all, and I can't wait to get back to the collector's table to unbox another awesome, cool toy collectible action figure. We'll see you again real soon. If you like this video, if you like the one before and the one before, and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. If you look forward to more fun and entertaining videos like the one you just watched, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I am that 80s Nostalgic Toy Guy, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.